Your attention, please. The Disneyland Limited now leaving for a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom.
Every evening, after taking thousands of visitors on a complete trip around the Magic Kingdom, the Disneyland Railroad trains are backed off the main line and into the Roundhouse. And it's there Disneyland's trains get some extra special loving care from the night maintenance crew. But before they're turned off for the night, they get filled up with fuel, biodiesel fuel. Once they're fueled up, it's back into the Roundhouse for the night.
The engineer and the firemen are doing the final shutdown. They're checking to be sure all the valves are shut in the cab. They've shut off the fire, then they turn off the main steam valve.
Even though the fire has been turned off, the remaining steam is left in the engine.
They've shut it down at 125 pounds pressure, which is exactly correct. So now the boiler is just self-contained. It's cooling naturally. We don't vent it. We don't drain off the steam. The steam will still be at 25 to 50 pounds in the morning, and they'll actually be able to light off on steam in the morning.
Now it's time for the night maintenance crews to go to work.
Mario is filling the mechanical lubricator that's been used all day long as the engine runs. It mechanically adds oil to the cylinders up front to keep them lubricated.
They add some special water to the tender.
This is deionized water. It's treated for us so that the boilers last the longest possible time. This one was replaced in '04, but engine 1 still has the 1955 boiler on it.
And here's that original boiler from the EP Ripley.
The most important thing in a boiler is keeping the water above the crown sheet.
Though the Disneyland Railroad's maximum speed is approximately 10 miles an hour, the engines could go faster.
The engines are rated, you might say, for their speed by 1 mile an hour for every inch of diameter. So this is a 32-inch wheel. Technically, it can do 32 miles an hour, but they take a while to get up to that speed, so we would never approach that here at the park. But if you give this thing a straightaway with about 5 miles, it can do over 30.
Back to the ongoing night maintenance.
We also lock the throttle so that no one comes by in the middle of the night and moves the engine. It's one of the safety precautions. That and put a chocks under the wheels to make sure that it doesn't leak a little bit of steam and roll forward.
They also check the batteries that run the sound system and more.
This battery is only for the automatic fuel cutoff system. If we should run the water a little bit too low, there's a sensor in there that will set off an alarm. If the alarm stays on for a preset time, which is 10 seconds, then it will shut the electronic fuel valve, cutting the fire off to the firebox.
And they roll around on the floor to check under the passenger cars too.
See, he's got the creeper there. He'll be checking underneath the coaches all the way down both sides. So he's checking the journal boxes, he's checking springs, cotter pins, a general glance at everything to be sure that everything looks like it's in order. We check a lot of this stuff just over and over and over again.
If the Roundhouse crew finds something wrong, they fix it.
The vast majority of it, we can do it right on the spot.
Finally, it's time to polish up the outside.
We play with it and we put it away and we clean it. So we do the brassing first, and then we'll clean that off, and then we'll go over with the furniture polish.
Taking care of Walt's steam engines is quite a privilege.
Mark Eades reporting for OCRegister.com.